Sajid Javid is a British politician who has served as Secretary of State for Health and Social Care. Since June 2021, he served as Home Secretary from 2018 to 2019 and Chancellor of the Exchequer from 2019 to 2020. A member of the Conservative Party, he has been Member of Parliament for Bromsgrove since 2010. Born in Rochdale, Lancashire, to a British Pakistani family, Javid was raised largely in Bristol. He studied economics and politics at the University of Exeter, where he joined the Conservative Party. Working in banking, he rose to become a managing director at Deutsche Bank. Switching to politics, he was elected to the House of Commons in 2010. Under the coalition government of Prime Minister David Cameron, he served as a junior Treasury Minister before being promoted to Cameron's cabinet as Culture Secretary in the 2014 cabinet reshuffle. After the 2015 general election, Cameron promoted Javid to Business Secretary. Javid was a prominent supporter of the unsuccessful Britain Stronger in Europe campaign for the UK to remain in the European Union. Following the 2016 referendum vote to leave the European Union, he went on to serve under Cameron's successor as Prime Minister, Theresa May, as Communities Secretary from 2016 to 2018, after Amber Rudd resigned as a result of the Windrush scandal in 2018. Javid was appointed as her successor as Home Secretary, becoming the first British Asian and the first person of colour to hold one of the great offices of state. After May's resignation, Javid stood for leader of the Conservative Party in the 2019 leadership contest, finishing in fourth place. The successful candidate, Boris Johnson, subsequently appointed him Chancellor of the Exchequer in his first cabinet. Javid resigned as Chancellor during the February 2020 cabinet reshuffle after refusing a demand from Johnson and his chief advisor, Dominic Cummings, that he dismiss his advisors. In June 2021, following the resignation of Matt Hancock, he was reappointed to Johnson's cabinet as Health Secretary, making him a prominent figure in the government's response to the COVID-19 pandemic from this point onward. Javid was born in Rochdale, Lancashire, one of 5 sons of Pakistani immigrant parents. His family were farmers from the village of Rajana near Tobatek Singh, Punjab, from where they migrated to the UK in the 1960s. His father worked as a bus driver. His mother did not speak English until she had been in the UK for 10 years. His family moved from Lancashire to Stapleton Road, Bristol, as his parents took over a shop there, and the family lived in a 2-bedroom flat above it. Javid is able to hold a conversation in broken Punjabi. As a teenager, Javid developed an interest in financial markets. Following the Thatcher government's privatizations, he says that, at the age of 14, he borrowed £500 from a bank to invest in shares and became a regular reader of the Financial Times. From 1981 to 1986, Javid attended Downend School, a state comprehensive near Bristol. At school it was recommended that he should be a TV repairman. Javid has said he was told that he could not study maths at O-level, so he had to get his father to pay for it. When he later witnessed a video showing an assault on a Syrian refugee, he remarked that it was reminiscent of bullying he had experienced at school. Javid said he faced racial abuse when younger, being called a Paki, and having faced abuse from National Front skinheads. Speaking in 2014, Javid said that while at school, I was naughty, more interested in watching Grange Hill than homework. After being told by his school that he could only study 2 A-levels when he believed he needed 3 to go to university, Javid subsequently attended Filton Technical College from 1986 to 1988. And finally the University of Exeter from 1988 to 1991. Completing a BA in Economics and Politics, Javid was a trustee of the London Early Years Foundation, a governor of Normand Croft Community School, and has led an expedition to the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, the highest mountain in Africa, to show his support of help the aged. At university, he joined the Conservative Party. In 1990, aged 20, Javid attended the annual Conservative Party conference for the first time and campaigned against the Thatcher government's decision that year to join the European exchange rate mechanism. He was handing out leaflets against the policy when he first met TV presenter Jeremy Paxman. He has since stated that Paxman first interviewed him at that same conference. From 1992 until 1996, he lived in New York City and rose to become the youngest vice president of Chase Manhattan Bank. And during this period, he had a spell as an aide to Republican nominee Rudy Giuliani's winning 1993 New York mayoral campaign. He worked as an advisor to conservative MP Gary Streeter, the then Shadow Secretary of State for International Development. Javid had an 18-year city career, during which he rose to be